Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness. Yes, we are here one more time. Welcome again to the Big Time Show podcast. I hope that you guys will start it off by sharing. What's up, Greg? I already see you. I'm speaking early to everybody. What's up, Greg? What's up to everybody that may be on Podbean? I see my partner is on Podbean, the one and only Saturday Night Smoke. Smoke, what's up, man? I appreciate you, man. And I already see, man. Smoke, not a Cowboy fan. First of all, I believe Smoke is an Eagle fan, which is strange within itself. But one thing about Saturday Night Smoke, who on Podbean right now, he hang with me. I don't know. Maybe he like my content. I don't know what it is. It ain't too many Eagle and Cowboy. Oh. Right. I'm sorry, Smoke. I'm sorry, Smoke. So look, Smoke may leave me now. I forgot. Let me apologize to Smoke. I'm reading this chat right now, y'all. I can't see y'all on Facebook because I'm on Podbean right now. I'm watching, and Smoke has corrected me immediately. Do I have a witness here? Smoke said that he's not he's a Cowboy fan who lives in Philly. We need to pray for Smoke right now because that's a rough spot to be wearing a star. So we're praying for you. We need to find a Smoke. If you're on Facebook, is there a Cowboy group like in Philadelphia? Is there like a Cowboy group in Philadelphia? I need to know that because I need to probably join that group and share my podcast with them and let them know it's somebody here, you know what I'm saying, that they can talk to. You know what I'm talking about? That's me. They can talk to me. So let me know that. And you if you're on Facebook, Smoke, you probably need to search that out. I'm quite sure there is a Cowboy group in Philadelphia, and we need to have a prayer meeting for y'all. Yeah, because that's a rough spot, to be talking about I'm a Cowboy fan. So I appreciate Smoke hanging with me on that. What's going on, everybody? Today we are here. What's going on? Hey, Terry in the house. Joe, my partner Joe. Thank you, Joe. Go back and look at it, man. Last night I was on. I strictly did a show with my son. I promised them that if they won his flag football championship, which they did, uh, he was a tremendous part of that. And I promised him that if he did it, so we did it last night. For those that are interested and want to get a good laugh and all that kind of stuff, you can go back to my show last night. It's on the Big Time Show page, Facebook page, and the YouTube channel. It's on my Twitter page. It's on my personal page. So one of the ways you can, it's on, it's probably on, it's on Spotify. It's on everywhere right now. So Pandora is everywhere. So go check it out if y'all can. Go check out my son. It was great to do that last night. But I did not talk any Cowboy talk at all because I knew that I was going to be coming on today at 3:00. So first things first, y'all. How about, good Lord, we thank God the Cowboys are back because the NFL suffered last week. Yes, they did. I told y'all last week that you cannot have the Steelers, the Cowboys, and the 49ers off all on the same week. I still don't get that. I'm the one that says, look, the man should be fired, or the lady, whoever it is, that's over scheduling and making our schedules. There's nowhere in the world you're supposed to have those three franchise offices. It's crazy. That's that's more than half of the NFL fan base, right? Just in those three teams. And I almost want to say it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. But thank be to God today that we back on the field. I mean, when the Cowboys not on, it's just not. It's something different when the Cowboys are not playing. It is. The haters can't talk. They finally have to watch their teams play. Instead of watching us, they finally get to watch their team really for the first time, for the season. Because they watch us nonstop. They ain't watching us live. They streaming it. They watch it on their phone, hoping to catch. They don't even watch their team. They don't. They don't. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. So y'all forgive me for looking down, but I'm sharing as well. So um, if you haven't shared, go ahead and do that for me and check it out for me. I'm doing that now. So it's good to have the Cowboys back on TV. First of all, it's just only right. And we gotta wait to 325, depending on where you stay at in the country. Here in Memphis, it's 320. It'll be 325 here in Memphis. So we gotta wait a little bit before the game goes, and when the game kick off, um, hey, we back on the grind. Now, this is what I want to say, and really to me, y'all, this is my perspective. Um, we were 6-2 at this point last year. Okay, we were 6-2, and we all know we were 6-2 last year, doing what we've done doing what we're doing now, which is running the football primarily. That's how we jumped out to that big lead last year. You might as well say that's really how we did it this year. Plus, we have an incredible defense that's gonna get after everybody. We have a little small problem with uh, stopping the run, but we are opportunistic type defense, but we're a little bit better than that we were last year. We really come after the quarterback in a real violent way. We didn't do that last year. This team defense is a Super Bowl type defense. I said it. I know the game, seen the game, know it when I see it. My eye test says that this defense that we have is a Super Bowl caliber defense. There's no question about it. And because of that, the offense does not have to be the number one offense in the league this year. So I'm gonna kill some of y'all dreams because see, y'all killing me about all these unrealistic expectations they putting on Dak Prescott. Um, y'all doing my boy wrong. The goalposts keep changing for Dak Prescott. I'm about sick of it. And I'm not saying it because I think he's a top 10, 5 quarterback and all that kind of stuff. I'm just talking goalposts just keep moving for Dak Prescott. Cooper Rush throws for 210 yards, and folks say he should be the starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. He throws for 110 yards. Folks say, look at Cooper. Oh, what a throw. He only threw the ball 15 times. Good Lord. And folks say he should be the starting quarterback of the Cowboys. Is there a quarterback controversy in Dallas? Dak Prescott threw for 220 yards. Y'all blame it on him. Say he should have threw for more. She didn't do that against Cooper Rush. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? It really is sad. The expectations. And I get it. Because some folks going to say, well, he paid $40 million. Okay. Yeah, he's supposed to get it. He's supposed to have got it. No doubt about that. He's supposed to have got it. But just because he got $40 million don't mean he's supposed to throw for 50 touchdowns. He did throw for 37 last year. And folks, I mean, come on now. It's not like he's not capable of doing it, but he does not have to do it because the running game is so strong. That's the part I want to start off with. Now, let me go to what I'm thinking. I hope some of y'all catch it. First of all, the Cowboys tomorrow. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the attitude. Yeah. I'm looking for the bully like attitude. Because you see, ladies and gentlemen, this Green Bay Packer team is not the Green Bay Packers of old. They are not a good football team. I know we ain't beat them. I get all that. This year, this year's Green Bay Packers team is not a good football team. They're not. And their record shows it. They're 3-6. They're 3-6 for a reason. They're not a good football team. They're not. They're not. And I don't care who the quarterback is. He's been the quarterback so far, Mr. Rodgers. All due respect, multiple time MVP, certainly a Hall of Fame quarterback, no doubt, first ballot, no question about it. Tip the hat to him. But he has been under center this whole year for a 3-6 football team. A lot of the problem is his fault. This is not the Green Bay Packers. This is not Jordan Nelson. This is not Devontae Adams. They're not playing tomorrow. They're not. Devontae Adams is not playing with Aaron Rodgers tomorrow. They're just not. The defense they have is not all that. This is not the Green Bay Packers. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not respecting them like that. I'm not saying they can't win. I understand it's any given Sunday. I know that somebody's going to upset somebody tomorrow who was supposed to win. I understand that. But this team is not good. They're not. And I understand that whenever somebody see the Dallas Cowboy helmet, they play their best game. Okay, fine. I understand we're going to the gold, the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. I get all that. I get it. 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 I don't care how cold it is there tomorrow. I don't care. What about it? I mean, you expect it. Yeah. I don't care. What about it? If it's cold there, like they're saying, guess what? Run the football. Hello. I don't care. I'm not respecting them like they the Green Bay Packers of the last 5-6 years. They're not that. They're not that. Y'all don't believe me. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show y'all something. See, it's about attitude. I'm looking for bullet ball tomorrow. If you're superior to a team, play like it. That's all I'm saying. Our defense, I don't care nothing about Aaron Rodgers. The only way the Green Bay Packers are going to beat us is unless Dylan and Aaron Jones, if he playing, they have to have one of those type running games, which is what the only thing that I ain't going to say scare me, that I have a question mark about is our defense running the ball. I mean, trying to stop them running the ball. I don't care. I don't care about it. Look, I'm going to say something real crazy. How about this, y'all? We want Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball tomorrow. How about that? How about that? We want Aaron Rodgers throwing the football tomorrow. I want Dylan and Aaron Jones to get crazy on us. They ain't got no receivers. They don't have no receivers. I'm saying the receivers, some of them are already hurt. They're not playing tomorrow. I want Aaron Rodgers throwing the football tomorrow. I do. Because I know what's going to happen to him if he does that. He gonna pay the price tomorrow. He's going to get hit and hit severely. All the little quick passes, all we got to do is tackle. You know the bubble screen's coming. You know the real quick slant is coming. You know the little pass to the tight ends. He runs the same route as Dalton Schultz. This is what I seen watching them on little film. That's all he throwing. He throwing to his running, but he ain't throwing nothing down the field. Because there ain't nobody getting open. So now Diggs and Anthony Brown, all they got to do is show up. I mean, this is what they're doing. They ain't doing. They're not throwing the ball down the field, which sound crazy because it's Aaron Rodgers. All we got to do on defense is make sure that Dillon and Jones, or if Jones is playing, we just got to make sure they don't have a big game. That's what we got to do on defense. Everything else is covered. I want Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball. I never thought it'd be a day when I say that, but that's what I want. I want Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball. Don't it sound crazy, y'all? Who would say that? I mean, seriously, who would really say that? Did you really want Aaron Rodgers throwing the football when you know that this man is a killer? Aaron Rodgers is a killer. Ain't no doubt about that. I know what he is. You don't win MVPs just for nothing. The dude is the truth. No, ain't no doubt about that. I give it to him. But he ain't that dude this year. And we need to treat him like that tomorrow. We do. Now, how about that? Y'all won't expect me to say that. It is what it is. I'm telling y'all. I want attitude. Now, this is what I want to show y'all. See, we got to get out this mentality as a fan base, walking on eggshells. I hope that. No, go in with the Ray Lewis type attitude. Go in the building, act like you the man. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what Michael Parsons. That's why I'm glad we got a dog on our team. Michael Parsons look, I'm telling y'all, Michael Parsons put bulletin board material for the Packers. He has. I'm finna show y'all. He has. And I love it. I do. I love it. Because you got to put this mentality in the locker room. See, this is what the Cowboys have not had. Real dogs that ain't talking like puppies. I'm gonna show y'all. Watch this. Look at this. Look what Michael Parsons said, y'all. Look at what Michael Parsons said. He said, if you see a roach and it's crawling around, do you step on it and bury it, or do you let it rebuild and get back to life? You can't have no remorse. Lord have mercy. Do y'all see that? Leave it there. I'm just going to leave it there. You want to talk about bulletin board material that a team always looking for. Well, Michael Parsons gave it to him. He did. Do y'all see that? Just look at it. Look at it again. I'm gonna read it again, y'all. I hope y'all can see it. He said, see, if you don't, I'm reading it to you. Michael Parsons said this that's on Twitter. I mean, somebody put it in a meme. And this is what he said. If you see a roach, in other words, let's substitute. He's talking about the Green Bay Packers. If you see a roach and it's fooling around, do you step on it and bury it? They're a 3-6 football team. Or do you let it rebuild and get back to life? Which one you gonna do? He said, I can't have no remorse. I mean, I love it. I love it. I love it, y'all. I love it. Because, see, this is the mentality that you have to have. This is the mentality that you have to have. This is where bully ball comes from. And you need to plant this seed on this team. You need to plant this mentality on this team. If Dak want to be corporate guy, let him be the corporate guy. If you want Zeke to just, be the corporate man, let them guys do it. This dog's over here. This mentality is shared by J.K., Javon Curse. This sounds like something Curse would say. D-Law would say something like this. So this is the mentality that you got to have. In other words, these guys are just about out of it. That's what he's saying. He's saying that it's almost all over. All we got to do is just go ahead and stomp on them real quick and go ahead and bury him. That's what he said. That's really what he's saying. We're not gonna let them come back. We're not gonna see when Brady did it last week. Brady did that last second touchdown, and it looked like all hope was gone. The team let them live. Brady gets a touchdown pass. Now all the hope back in Tampa. They back in first place. They going crazy there, and I believe the Bucks ready to go on a run. Start tomorrow morning. I think they're playing in Germany against Seattle. I believe that Tampa is about to go on a run. But remember where it was birthed, that last minute touchdown. Well, Michael Parsons saying that ain't going to happen to us. We're going to go and put you out. We want your head down when we leave Green Bay. We want to make you 3-7. We don't want to give y'all no hope. This is the mentality, ladies and gentlemen. And what I'm looking for. Bully type football. This is what I want right here. I don't care if the whole state of Wisconsin is mad because of what Michael Parsons said. I don't care nothing about. I don't care if Green Bay put it on their wall. I don't care if everybody fired up. The Cowboys going to be fired up to play anyway, and I'll get into that in a second. Good. Let's go ahead and play bully ball. Let's go ahead and play it. We ain't got time to be playing. And the fan base need to go on and get with it. You know what I'm saying? Stop being scared. They're not. I'm not scared. That's what I'm saying. Bully type football. If you're superior, act like it. Play like it. Which is why I'm wondering. This is the only thing I'm wondering about tomorrow. Will the Cowboys get out to a slow start? I didn't like that. The only thing that I say about the bye week, Dak Prescott looked good against the Bears. Now he had to take another week off. Now he got to come back. Cowboys are on fire now. Of course, they ain't gonna score any touchdowns on those first 4 possessions. I don't think they will. That's just not how it worked. They were hot against the Bears. Couldn't do no wrong. Jumped on them early. Took away pretty much all the hope. Right then and made them climb uphill for real. And I'm not saying that's going to happen in Green Bay, but what we cannot have is that the offense come out there and get into a real slow start. What is a slow start to me? You can't get out there and have 2 straight 3 and outs. You can't do that. You can't go to you can't have you got 4 possessions and all you got is 2 first downs out of it. We can't get out to a slow start. Zeke is coming back. Look, he's a warrior, but let me tell you something. Because usually we're in the same position. If Zeke get hit in the knee, because the players are going to be hitting him tomorrow in his knee. If he get up limping, go and pull him out. Don't even look. We ain't got time for the hero ball. We ain't got time for hero ball. Not doing what we did last year. That's all Zeke did last year. He'll try his best to run. He'll start running. Then all of a sudden he'll get hit and he limping from the start. No. Get him out the game. Let Malik Davis and Tony Pollard run. If he ain't ready, he just not ready. That's the mistake they made last year. You tried to make him play on him, and he was half. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we don't need any more hero ball at all. That's the mistake that they made last year. So we're about to find out, have they learned from last year? We're in the same position that we were last year with Zeke. Zeke got hurt after 6-2. And they never told the truth. He had a PCL tear, which obviously slowed him down. He was not the same player. Yeah, he got 1,000 yards, but he was not the same player. Okay, I don't think they're being truthful about what he got this year. I don't think so. At first, they said it was a contusion. That's what Zeke said. A deep bone bruise. That's what they said at first. Then they come back around a few days later and say that he has a knee sprain. Okay, which one is it? Okay, which one is it? Last year they said he had a bone bruise, and then it wasn't the truth. They say he played with a PCL tear all year. If Zeke get tackled like he was doing last year, y'all remember that? Remember how he run a couple plays, then he get hit and he'll get up limping, and then he'll go back out. He'll come back in another 2 series and be not the same guy. Look, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. We don't have time for that. We ain't got time for you to be in, so you can get the pattern. What a tough guy. Everybody knows Zeke tough. Okay, move on. If he's not right, put Pollard in and let Malik Davis go. And if you really want Zeke to go in, bring him in when we get inside the 5-yard line. He can handle that. Do him like Pittsburgh Steelers did Jerome Bettis later in his career. Jerome Bettis was brought in inside the 10-yard line primarily. And he dominated there. And Bettis had a lot of touchdowns later this year. 1-2-yard touchdowns. The same way you use Zeke. Let's see if we learned from last year. That's what I'm saying. Let's see if we have learned anything from last year. We're in the same spot, same position. I don't have time for hero ball. We got another thing coming. We got a big stretch of games that's coming. We all know who's coming out to Green Bay. We'll worry about Minnesota once we take care of Green Bay. I'm not even gonna talk about Minnesota yet. I could, but I'm not. Because we don't want to look forward. Lock in on these guys. Go ahead and beat them the way you're supposed to beat them. How about that? I'm gonna show y'all again. Look what Michael Parsons said. Look what he said. Look what he bulletin board. Hey, cause see, this is what has to be the fan base mentality. We playing bullet ball. This is a Super Bowl caliber defense. Look what Michael Parsons says. If you see a roach and it's fooling around, do you step on it and bury it? Or do you let it rebuild and get back to life? Can't have no remorse. You see what I'm saying? This is the mentality that the Cowboys ain't had in years. And it almost seemed foreign because, see, most of y'all say, oh, no, you done gave Aaron Rodgers bulletin board material. Oh, no. Why did you say that? Oh, that's how Cowboy fans think. That's how most of them think because we kind of scared. We still got a little, we still got a little shakiness in us. Man, these guys ready, man. The defense is ready. Hey, Mama Love, she's a Green Bay fan, so Mama Love is on here, and she's a Green Bay fan, and she's from Wisconsin, and she stays in Milwaukee. Well, she doesn't stay in Milwaukee, but that's where she's from. So all those folks are Green Bay Packers fans. We got something coming, Mama Love. We got something coming for y'all tomorrow. I think everybody know that. It's some coming in Green Bay. It ain't pretty. It's crazy. This defense is ready. And so all Packer fans they're gonna watch this. I'm telling y'all right now. This is not nothing to play with. That's all I'm saying. I got some dogs over on their defense now. I got some legitimate dogs, hungry, looking, hoping Aaron Rodgers passed the ball tomorrow. They want to get in 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. They want that to happen. They want Aaron Rodgers to drop back. Are they coming? All right. So I'm not worried about. I'm not worried. I'm worried about the mentality of the Cowboys, the aggression towards tomorrow. What I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on to see how aggressive they play. That's all I want to see. Huh? This is not to say. Look, This is not the same Dallas Cowboy team that the Green Bay played last couple years ago. This ain't that team. Now I'm trying to tell you, this 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 is not. Look, this is not the finesse game. This is not the pretty boy game, the pinball machine offense of Kellen Moore and Jason Garrett clapping his hands and all that kind of stuff, which is all what he did, just clapping. This ain't that team. This team is legitimately bullies. They trying to get there. They try to become real bullies in the league. And I think that they're getting real close. Plus the motivation, y'all, of them wanting to win for Coach McCarthy tomorrow. Okay? They are going to be motivated tomorrow. That's why I'm saying this team going to be hungry tomorrow. They do not want to get back on their airplane with a loss to Green Bay and the boogeyman of the Dallas Cowboys, Aaron Rodgers. He's been a boogeyman to us. He's been a horror man to us. He's hurt us many times. We ain't hurt him. He's hurt us. He has. I admit that. He had my head down, I know, at least 3 times. The last time we beat them is that game when David Irvin was with us in Green Bay. Had that huge game. That's been years ago. Other than that, he's beat us. He's broken us at home in playoff games. He's broken us. You know, he's the boogeyman for the Cowboy franchise. He has. It's payback tomorrow. And please understand, like I said before, these guys want to win for Coach McCarthy. So they're going to be motivated to play tomorrow. That's why I ain't worried about the motivation at all. All of them want to win for Coach McCarthy. Coach McCarthy want to win this game so bad. They're going to be ready to play tomorrow. Now, hey, my brother Shane's in the house. What'd you say, Shane? Shane says, do you think mentality of the Cowboys will also influence the decision of Odell Beckham? Oh, Lord, Odell Beckham. The mentality is already there. They're already asking for him. Michael Parsons asked for him. CeeDee Lamb wants him. Ezekiel Elliott wants him. So you got your better players on this team, essentially kind of putting they bid in for him. They're sending a message, a quiet message to Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, obviously, by saying, hey, we want this guy. And the players are asking for him. But see, the problem with Odell is this. Odell still thinks he is Odell. And he's not that dude anymore. I ain't saying he's not good, but let's be realistic. He's injury prone. He's coming off his second ACL on the same knee, and nobody has seen him what he can do other than that little tape where he's running the treadmill and doing the exercises. But everybody knows it's a whole different game, especially from the position of wide receiver, when you have to stop and cut and do all that kind of stuff. It's different. When you're running straight, fine. But when you have to stop on a dime at 10 yards and hit a dig route or comeback route, what did you remember last year in the Super Bowl? He was just running around and just knee blowed up. Nobody hit him, nothing. So nobody knows, and I'm quite sure Dallas is sorry. I think they said it last week. Dallas have already had the medical staff go down there. So we don't know what that entails, but Dallas have their information already. And then because he's Odell's already come out and said publicly that he wants long term. He don't want no 1 year, play for 5-6 games to be a free agent. He wants to sign for a couple years, maybe 2 years, maybe 3. Don't know really what he wants. but he want a home. He want to finish out this year, and he want to go in and play this next year. So the question becomes, how much does Stephen Jones, old cheap Stephen Jones, offers him? Because please understand, there'll be other teams that's going to bid him. See, I really don't believe he come to Dallas anyway. I don't, because there's too much talk going on. When you start, why are you showing your hand? You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys are notorious. Well, I ain't gonna say the Cowboys are notorious. Soon as somebody becomes free agent, the first team to call out is Dallas is interested. I always said the last few years, the guys use the Cowboys to drive up their price. And sure enough, Dallas was the first name for Odell. Odell is gonna have another offer somewhere, and Odell is really a matter of how much money do you really want. Some team, I knowing Stephen Jones and the way he operate, I guarantee you somebody gonna offer way more money than Dallas will, and then we'll see how bad he want to quote unquote win. A lot of teams. I'm talking about he going to Buffalo. He don't want to go to Buffalo because it's too cold there. Odell want to be in a warm weather environment. I don't think he going to Buffalo at all. It's too cold. Your knee can't be 100%. And all that swelling is there. You done had 2 surgeries on it. Look, I just don't think it's Buffalo. That part I don't see. Tampa, I heard that Tampa might want him. Brady usually get his way. So there you go. They're in need of a receiver over there. Well, not really. It's still Mike and Godwin are playing. So, he'll be an excellent third receiver for sure if he can play. Tampa is nice. The Rams are still there. That's who we just played with. Who says he ain't going back to LA? Who says that? So San Francisco is there. I just don't think that it's just too much talk going on. And if the Cowboys really want him, just keep your mouth shut and just do it. I believe the Cowboys going to go after that Callaway kid, though, because that sounds like a Steven. He's a wide receiver. I just believe the Cowboys going to go after him, to be honest with you. They really believe in their guys. Well, how many times we heard that? They really believe in them. They really believe that James Washington is going to come back, and that really is going to be what we need. They believe Noah Brown is still there. They believe they just believe this is it. I don't think they want Odell. I just they give them credit, but it's just too much talk going on. That's my view. Do I want Odell? No. Exactly. There it is. Hey, Keystone Cowboy now. That's who they gonna get right there. That's who they're gonna get. They're gonna get Antonio Callaway. I'm stuck again. I believe I'm having problems with my stuff here. I believe that's who they're gonna get. They're gonna get Antonio Callaway, wide receiver. If y'all don't know about him, y'all need to check him out. That's who I think they're gonna go get. See, they saying they need help, but it ain't gonna be the help like y'all think now. So you got the Cowboys excited about this name and Odell and all that. Cowboys usually don't do all this now. They just don't. So I ain't getting hype about it. Do I want him? No. I'm gonna tell you why I don't want him. And I'm not saying he couldn't make us this is right. Tabby said he's on the practice squad. Oh, that's right. He's on the practice squad. So that sounds like a Cowboy candidate. See what I'm saying? That's the people that he go after. Stephen Jones. I'm saying that's who we go after. People like that. That sounds like a Stephen Jones kind of guy. But this is the reason why I don't want an Odell Beckham. Not because he's not good, not because he can't make the wide receiver room better. This is the reason why I don't want it. Because if Kellen Moore sees CeeDee Lamb, Odell Beckham, Michael Gallup on the field, you already know what's getting ready to happen. We're going to turn right back into a pass-happy football team. I don't want nothing that's gonna. I look where we are right now. It's a struggle. It's hard for Kellen Moore to do right now. It's just it's almost like even though he doing it, you can just tell it's almost like he just want to pass so bad because he got Dak back. He want to open it up so bad. I'm telling y'all, you get an Odell Beckham here, what you gonna get is a guy that's gonna come in, the man in the football. If he ain't got it, he gonna start crying. He's gonna get into the press. It's gonna mess up the team. And Kellen Moore is gonna get pass happy again if he sees something like Odell Beckham, CD Lamb, and Michael Gallup. CD Lamb said it best, that's what we had last year. That's what we had the year before. Why not go back to that? We don't need to go back to it because if you bring Odell here, Kellen Moore is going to get pass happy again. You throw away the running game. That's what he did last year after we were 6-2. He got pass happy. He did. Y'all know it. Y'all remember last year? We were running the ball down people's throat last year. It's 62. Then all of a sudden we start changing. Getting pass happy. We don't need to me. Will Odell make the wide receiver room better? Yes. Will it bring attention? Yes. Will the defensive coordinator have to respect it? Yes. Will they be better? Probably yes. But I don't want the system to change or what we're doing. We're 6-2 now, not because of quarterback play. We're not 6-2 because of Cooper Rush. Yes, Cooper Rush helped. Yes, Cooper Rush game managed the game, but he was not the primary reason why we won 6-2. We do not need when Dak Prescott came in. It is not because of Dak Prescott that we're 6-2. The reason why we are 6-2 is because we got a defense that was stopping people. We got a defense that was causing havoc all around the field. And we had a running game that was very, very productive. That's the reason why we're 6-2. Not because of quarterback play and not because of wide receiver play. We don't need anybody to come in and to make us change the system. Now, that's just me. Now y'all might feel different. I see it in the chat. Somebody would say he need to be a Cowboy. Hey, if he come to Cowboys, look, if he come to Dallas, I hope he can block. How about that? Because until proven otherwise, the ball needs to be in the hand of Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott, and let's throw in Malik Davis as well. Let me tell y'all something. Another thing. See, they're going to find this out because loyalty is what killed the Cowboys. And see, they're going to be loyal to Zeke tomorrow. They're going to let him come in, and he going to run the ball and get them 1-2 yards. And y'all know that them same 1 and 2 or 3 yard plays, if you give it to Pollard, 6 yards, possibility of him breaking it all the way. Zeke can't do that no more. Why? The question is going to be, okay, yeah, you getting 2 yards, Zeke. Okay, now it's third and 3. Could have been, you put Pollard in, some of them yards, you could have moved. I'm just saying, it is what it is. I love Zeke, love him. My solution is you need to start the game off with Pollard and let Zeke act like he Pollard. You're going to get the same amount of carries. Let Pollard open. Did you see how well they started off with Pollard in Chicago? It wasn't a fast break offense. Well, it somewhat was, but the offense ran so smooth. Pollard was, yards, the plays that Pollard ran, you and I know that Zeke would have got 2-3 yards. That's it. Zeke always runs straight up the middle. He don't run nothing else. And everybody wants to say, oh, he's punishing the defense. He's wearing them out. Look, don't put your best players out on the field. Let Pollard start it off. If you want to get Zeke some action, when he get inside the 10-yard line, bring Zeke in then. That's me. Your eye test says that Pollard makes the offense run smoother. Your eye test shows that with Zeke is in the game, it's a slow grinding thing, and you don't know what third down gonna be. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, whatever the case may be. The offense is more dangerous when Pollard is in the game. Y'all know that. I know that. Go ahead and switch it up. Let Pollard start it off. Let Zeke Elliott come in and spell Pollard. That's all I'm saying. Let them do that. They're going to get the same amount of carries anyway. Start it off with Pollard. Get off to a decent start. That's all I'm. That's what I would do. But you know they're gonna be loyal to Zeke. So I hope Zeke is ready. If he's ready, I hope that he's ready. And as soon as he get off limping, get his butt out of there. We don't need no hero ball again. Trying to say how tough he is because his knee is messed up. Sit him out, get him on, sit him down. Sit him down. We don't need it. We don't need that no more. Huh? Tavis, I already said that. That's the only way they're going to win. Our run defense is not good. My brother Tavis said, I said that earlier. That's really the only way they're going to win. I don't know if Jones is playing or not, but if he is, that's what we got to stop. If Green Bay gets smart now, because they're still trying to make Aaron Rodgers the MVP. Once they figure it out, it's easy to figure out. Once they figure out they need to run the ball and then let Aaron Rodgers feed off the running game instead of really turning it around and let Aaron Rodgers be the MVP and we just give, Dillon and Jones the ball and let them fall in. Once they figure that out, Green Bay is going to win some football games. I just hope they ain't figured it out against us, even though I think that ought to be the game plan for everybody that plays us until we show that we can stop the run. Teams need to line up and just try to run on us. I believe that is exactly what's going to happen tomorrow, though, Tavis. Dillon is going to get the ball a whole lot. They're going to try to run it down our throat, and we going to have to step up and make plays. It's just this simple. That's what I believe that is going to be the game. It will be my game plan. They would say, you said is Zeke playing? I don't know. I hope if he's not right, Ms. Charles, if he's not right, why play him? That's the mistake we made last year. Why are you playing him? Why play him if he's not right? He wasn't right last year. He just got progressively worse and worse and worse, and they played him anyway. Let him sit down. I mean, I don't. If he's not right, because see, they're not telling the truth about the injury anyway. They never do. Last year they say they had a bone bruise. Turn out the next thing we hear at the end of the season, he played with a PCL, whatever it is. Come on now. They know what's going on with him. Forget being a hero. Sit his butt down. Give him 4-5 weeks off. If that's the best what it's going to be, then we ain't got time for that. And if you're going to play him, bring him in at opportune choice times. Bring him in on short yardage. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. Bring him in. He can get that. Bring him in on opportune time. Bring him in inside the 10-yard line. Bring him in inside the 5-yard line. Let him come in then. But between the 20 and the 20, let Pollard go to work. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know, Miss Charles. I don't know if he, all signs say he practiced and all that kind of stuff, and he looked good, all that kind of stuff. Look, have him in an emergency role. Just have him in spots. Let him get 12 carries, but let it be inside the 10-yard line. Let it be 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, 3rd and 2, whatever. Let him come in for that. Let him come in for pass blocking. Not saying Pollard had a good game, but if it's pass blocking, bring him in. He can do that. We just don't need to make him feature. We don't need to feature him. If he's not ready, he's just not ready. God bless him for wanting to play. But if he's not ready, sit him down. I don't understand that. You're hurting the team by letting them play. They could be so much better. This is what we're gonna find out tomorrow. Jose, my brother, man. I'm sorry, I didn't see my brother here. First he said, when do you think Odell will actually be himself? I don't know what you're talking about, Jose, as far as his attitude or what he does, how he cries because he ain't getting the ball. It won't take long. He's a diva. All divas want the football. That I know. CD is not a diva yet. That's what you said. Okay. His impact coming off the ACL. Well, we don't know. I mean, it's been what, since the Super Bowl, that's February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So it's only been 9 months. Guys are coming back from ACLs in 6 months. Not playing football. I don't know I don't know what his knee like. I don't know. But we do know this. He's had 2 ACLs on the same knee. That can't be good. I don't know how fast he is. I'm quite sure he can run. I mean, we just don't know. Is he ready or not? I mean, what is it? What is his what's his status? I mean, can he cut? I know he can run straight. I saw the little video he had where he running straight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Jose said Gallup ain't 100% either. He ain't Gallup even admit he's still trying to find us. So we don't need 2 guys out there trying to find themselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't, some signings are okay, but if you signing them and you're preparing for next year, it ain't nothing wrong with that, But I really don't know if he really have an impact. I just don't know where he is on his knee. I don't know if he could take a hit on his knee. I don't know how much swelling he still has. Some of you have had ACL surgeries. I had one, but mine was back a long time ago in 1990. And my knee is fine, but I ain't played no football since then when I had it. I don't have any problems out of it. I'm out of mine, but I don't do what they do. He looked like he kept himself up. Looked like he in somewhat of a shape. I personally, me, Jose, I just don't want him on the team because I know how Kellen Moore is. That's the reason why I don't want him. I don't want him on the team. I want us to be I want us to be a bully-like team. I don't want no more signs of finesse. You get Odell Beckham and you line CD out there with him and you line up Gallup out there with him. We turn right back into a finesse team. Yeah, we might score points and all that, but when it come down to the playoffs and it's time to play bully and it's time to hit folks in the mouth and it's time to buckle your chin strap up and let's really go to work. And if you coming out there with finesse players, you're going to get your brain just like we did against San Francisco last year. We got bullied. And we tried to attack them with finesse. And bully going to whoop finesse any time of the week. And Kellen Moore, I don't care what he's doing now. I don't believe it. I just can't believe it. He is a finesse offensive coordinator. He's allergic to bully ball. Line up, consistently and knock people in their mouth. You don't do that. That's what I'm worried about if you bring Odell here. He just would not be able to help himself. We'll turn back into the pinball machine offense. That's what I don't want. I want a grind out football team. Put me some wide receivers that get in there can block like Noah Brown. Give me a receiver. Can Odell Beckham block? That's what I want to know. Can he block anybody? Because that's what he's going to have to do. He ain't come out here just run routes. Doc, we run football. You got to hit somebody. I don't know if Odell ready for that. See what I'm saying? If Mike lets that happen, then how good? I don't think you really got to do with that, Jose. I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying, but it goes beyond Coach McCarthy. You think Jerry Jones is going to sign Odell Beckham and then not encourage them to get him the football? Come on now. Come on now. If this is a Jerry Jones type signing, he's not bringing Odell Beckham in here to block. See what I'm saying? You gonna turn this offense. You saying see what your mentality is wrong. You're saying, even though I don't believe Odell is coming, but if he does come, really what you're saying is we just need a little bit more offense. We just need just a little bit more. We need a little bit more offense. In other words, this offense is not good enough. This offense is good enough to get you 6-2. You're getting a little greedy, but if you got 6-2 with an identity, you don't want the identity to change. See what I'm saying? I see what you're saying, though. I understand it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he wouldn't make the side better, but I don't want this. I don't want this to be, I don't want him to become a focal point. I want the running game to be the focal point, like it has been. It got us to 6-2. He gonna play all. If you get Odell, let him play off the running game, which means play action pass. We ain't trying to line up a shotgun and throwing the, no. We've done that. Don't get us nowhere. We've done that. We lined up a shotgun all over the field, passing it around. We done all that. They didn't get us nowhere. It gave us stats, but I ain't got time for finesse. You bring Odell in, make sure you know how to block somebody. Because we're going to run the football. Oh, okay. He said not the focal point. He said a focal point because fully healthy. He better than CD. If he's right, Jose, then I agree with you. If he's right, then I agree. If Odell is right, he better than every receiver we got. To be honest with you, if he's right, and I don't know what right means. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you'll never be 100%, but if he's 90% healthy, that's good enough. I just I agree. I would agree with you on that. If he's healthy, then yeah, he's the best receiver we have. So it just remains to be seen. I really don't think he's coming. It's just too much talk going on. I don't. But if he does, we'll welcome him in. But I personally don't want him. I don't. And it's not because of him. It's just there's a mentality that has to be set, and we just now figuring out the true mentality of this team right now. It was just running the football, running 3 tight ends, lining them up, and let them go hit folks. That's the identity that we just really figuring out. That hey, we can be bullies, Huh? Yeah. Thank you, Jose. They did it last. What they did against the Bears. They threw one pass finally to him out the backfield. Got a big yardage on that. Still like I said, we still trying to figure out the talent of trying to figure out how to play. We done had Pollard backfield on this team for years, and they still haven't figured out how to play Pollard yet. See, I don't need another jigsaw piece of a puzzle to enter on the team. I don't need that. Not this year. Not this year. We don't need to figure out stuff. We 6-2, and we just got our quarterback back. We 6-2. We just got our quarterback, which is gonna make the offense better. That's the reason why they look like they look in Chicago. They look like all cylinders were rolling. So our quarterback is gonna make the difference, like he did. I hope that he show it tomorrow. Things are gonna open up. The tight end game is gonna be rocking. Dalton Schultz so glad to have Dak Prescott back. He just about ready to cry. He got more balls to him against Chicago than he had the whole season. Oh, he glad to have him back. Hendershot, Jay Ferguson, those three tight ends are opening up everything. They're down. They're hitting people on the running game. They can block. I'm talking about they hitting people. This is the identity of the Cowboys. I don't want nothing to change that. Huh? Exactly. We don't need to change nothing. We just need to look, run the ball. Pass to pass gonna be there. We running successfully. Green Bay still, they still got some players. Their offense is just struggling. Their defense is not. There you go, Tap. Dang, Tap has already said it. Look at that. See? Tap said Green Bay pass defense is official fire. They still got players back there, y'all. So, is the defense ain't the problem over there. It's the offense that's the problem. I'm just hoping that Aaron Rodgers don't have that Tom Brady moment from last weekend. Then everything started to turn around. I don't need him to get hot on us. Get hot next week, not this week. But he gonna have something coming at him this week. He gonna have something coming at him this week. It's gonna be some people that's gonna be lighting them up, which is what we want to do. All right. Uh, last thing, special team. Turpin is gonna break one in a minute, y'all. He getting so close. And if he don't, what he's doing is when he gets the opportunity, he's getting us some field position yards that you just know makes a difference. Turpin is going to break one. Now tomorrow, if in case y'all don't know what the forecast is, the last time I checked, it's supposed to be the wind chill is supposed to be in the 20s tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the 20s. It's supposed to be cold in Green Bay. There is no snow, but it's supposed to be cold. It sounds like a running the football type game to me. It's windy in Green Bay. Y'all know how that is. Look, it's time to run the football. You ain't got time. You ain't got time to be cute. You ain't got time for no reverse and jet sweeps and all. See, Kellen Moore gonna do that tomorrow. Y'all know he gonna do that. He always gonna run a couple plays to make you saying, "Why did you just do that?" Y'all know he gonna do it. We ain't got time for that. Line up, run them straight and right straight in their grill and knock their teeth out. Yeah. Excuse me. It is snow. I'm looking at Green Bay right now, and they are expecting snow at 5:15 today. Let me look at their hourly forecast. It's just a 44% chance of snow, but when it's snowing in Green Bay, they can get a lot of it. I'm looking at the weather forecast. Right now, it is 34 degrees there, but it feels like 26. So right now, it's cold there, obviously. I'm looking at game time tomorrow. So So around game time, it's supposed to be 36 degrees. I'm quite sure the wind chill will be in the 20s. There's no snow or anything else. So the question is, how much snow are they gonna get? They're supposed to be snowing at 5:15. It's a 44% chance of snow. And you know when it snows in Wisconsin, it snows. So we're trying to see what's going on. So it's gonna be cold. It's a running football type game, y'all. I mean, hey, it's time to run now. It's time for bully ball. It really is. It's time for bully ball. It's time for bully ball. And finesse ain't gonna get it done. We need to go and establish this thing now. I don't care nothing about all the let Dak. I don't care nothing about his stats. If the running game is working, run the football. Put Pollard in. Let Zeke get Pollard's carries. Switch it out, in other words. Let Pollard be the primary back. Let Zeke be the secondary back where he ain't got the load. Let him get in when we get inside the 10-yard line. Let him come in if it's 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. Let Zeke come in then. But Pollard you gotta have Pollard in the game. It's just no question about it now. Don't let this loyalty to players kill it. If you know Pollard is grooving, let Pollard go. Let him run. And right now he's hot. From last time we seen him, he's hot. Let him. He ain't died down. If anything, he got more rest. Let him go. I ain't saying he's supposed to get 28 carries or nothing like that. I'm just saying he should be starting with the offense. First series. We ain't waiting to no 3rd series for him to come in the game this game. No. We let Zeke swear out the defense. You ain't wearing nobody out if you get 1 or 2 yards every game, on every play. Zeke ain't doing that, just running straight up the middle. Come on now. No. Huh? You can bully, exactly, Terry. We want bully ball, but it ain't necessarily got to be Zeke. We got bully ball. Let them hit. Let Pollard lowering his shoulder too. He punishing folks. What y'all talking about? I don't care nothing about that. Forget the loyalty. Put the players in that need to play. Let me throw one more name in that I'm thinking about. Damone Clark. Yeah, buddy. I know he played one game. I get it. But please understand, I saw the difference. I saw the speed of this defense step up even more. I saw Damone Clark around the ball a whole lot. I saw that. I saw him putting his hat in. Look like he all right. You know, he just playing football. Ain't played in a while. Put him on the field. If Anthony Barr is not ready to go, put Damone Clark in the game. See what I'm saying? This loyalty stuff got to stop, man. This loyalty stuff. We got a big dilemma coming later on, supposedly in the year, about Tyron Smith coming in. Well, let me tell you something. If Tyler Smith is playing left tackle pretty well, which he is, look, I don't look. Oh, now. Some of y'all saying, wait a minute now. You're putting back in, you put Tyron Smith in for December. I mean, that's a great substitute. But I ain't got time for him. I ain't got time for him to move Tyler Smith back to guard and play a position he ain't played in 10 weeks and all that kind of just to save time because you loyal to Tyron Smith. You loyal to him. So, yeah, you going right back in the left tackle, knowing he going to get hurt in another 2 games. See, I'm done with Tyron Smith. I'm done with him. I'm done. I don't care if he come in and don't get hurt. I'm just saying you can't trust him. You can't. I want all dogs out there. Loyalty has to stop. Sooner or later, your loyalty has to stop. You have to stop being loyal. Put the players in that are producing. Let them play. I don't care who it is. It's a reason why we're 6-2. What's up, Spoonie? It's a reason why with 6-2. Put Pollard in. That last run against Chicago, y'all know good and well Zeke would have got stopped in the backfield. Pollard sidestepped the guy, squirted through the hole, took it all the way to the house. You know good and well there would have been a 2-yard loss with Zeke. The eye test don't lie. The film don't lie. We all know Zeke would have got stopped because he can't do what Pollard can do. God bless him. He used to could do that. The tires that he has got some tread on it that done left. It's getting worn out. He's no different than any other great running back like Eddie George, like Jamal Lewis was, like Earl Campbell was. Is the body can only take so much before you slow down. Jerome Bettis, same thing. Derrick Henry is going to be one of those type guys as well. It's only so much that your body can take. Them tires are going to get a little flat. You're going to lose some speed. You're going to be doing Instagrams like Zeke do. Y'all remember all them Instagram things that Zeke would do, all that hollering and jump cutting and running through, things like that. We sure ain't seen that in the game, have we? See, it's easy to do it on Instagram when you're running against air. It's easy. It's easy to do it when you run against air. Y'all remember all them videos? Zeke hollering, jump cutting and spinning and all that. I ain't seen that in the game yet. I ain't seen. All I seen, he get the ball and run 2 yards. Get the ball, may run 3, sometimes 4 yards. That's up the middle. That's all I see. That's all you done seen. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I know. And some of y'all don't like because y'all think I'm talking about Zeke. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about what has happened. See, I need dogs. It's dog time. This is the kind of dog I'm talking about. I'm finna close, y'all. I'm going to read it one more time. Look what Michael Parsons said. Look at what Michael Parsons. This is what I'm talking about. He said, if you see a roach and it's fooling around, do you step on it and bury it? Or do you let it rebuild and get back to life? He said you can't have no remorse. See, this is the dog. This is what the dogs talk. This is how dogs talk. This is where we are now. This is the mentality that I'm looking for. I know D-Law got it. I know Williams got it. I know Diggs got it. I need this attitude on offense now. I need dogs. This November, December is all about dogs. Finesse is just about over with, unless you playing in a dome. See, everybody else got to play outside. Buffalo and Kansas City. It's cold. It's about grit now. And you got to get down in the dirt. We ain't got time for no finesse. This is what I'm talking about. Look at Michael Parsons. See, some of y'all, like I told you, the Cowboys are not used to having people talk like this. We're not used to it. We're not used to for people to talk like this. We want them to usually be quiet. Oh, don't give them bulletin board material. Michael Parsons don't care. And I need the rest of the team to adopt this. If you want them corporate guys, shut your mouth and get out the way. That, be quiet. We don't need you right now. You play like a dog when you get the chance. We don't have time for no finesse right now. If you want them finesse boys and want them politically correct and all those, no. I don't need you. I don't need you talking to the team before the game. Let Michael Parsons talk. Let D-Law talk. I don't need to talk. Spoden said, do you think that TP body frame can take 5 games, 25 carries the bell cow? He ain't going to get 25, Spoden. I just want it switched around. Me personally, I want them to have the same amount of carries. Just switch it around. And Zeke very well may be to have more carries, but what I want is Pollard to start the game off. That's what I want. Zeke can have the carries. I just don't want Pollard coming in on the third series. Because y'all know that's what we do. Zeke run for the first two series, then he'll let Pollard come in. I don't want that. I want Pollard involved immediately. I want Pollard in on the first drive. Even if Zeke start off, bring Pollard in the first drive. I don't want to wait to the third series. I want this thing to be off to put my best players on the field. And right now, Pollard is running the ball better than Ezekiel Elliott. Switch it around. I want Pollard to get his 15 to 17 carries, and I want Zeke to get somewhere between 13 and 14. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? That's all I want. Let me have it. I don't want to wait for Pollard. Let him get on the field immediately. That's what I want. I don't care if Ezekiel gets 16, 17 carries and Pollard only has 15 or 14. I just want Pollard to start the game off because it messes with the defense. When Ezekiel's back there, they already know by formation what's getting ready to happen. They already know if you get a run up the middle, right, straight up the middle. They already know that. And Zeke is not shifty enough. Zeke have to just strictly run over you now. He does that little hurdle or whatever it is, but how often does he really get on the second level now? Not often. Not often. So you already know what Zeke do. I want Pollard in because it's just a threat everywhere. You know, Pollard running the ball or if he's gonna run a route. You ain't scared of Ezekiel if he run a route. You scared of Tony Pollard. Though. So you got to really account for him. That's all I'm saying. Forget this loyalty, man. Forget this loyalty. All right. All right, I'm done. I done talked about it. I expect us to win tomorrow. That's the only thing I ain't said. I expect us to dominate tomorrow. If a team don't belong, treat them like they don't belong. The Green Bay Packers don't belong. They're not a good football team. We are. I need these guys to go in there and act like they are. Act like a bully. I do act like a bully. Don't go in walking on eggshells. Go ahead and know that you the team and go ahead and step on these guys. Act like a bully. I'm expecting us to beat the Braves. As a matter of fact, what y'all think the score is? I see y'all already talking. Spooner say 42-17. Joe says 40. Y'all tell me what y'all think the score is gonna be. Smoke, you still on here? What you got? What you got, Smoke? What's the score? What's your score tomorrow? What else y'all got? Who else on here? Everybody show me you score tomorrow. Show me you score. I got us winning 35, 14, something like that. I just think we're gonna beat the Brains out. They're motivated to play. They want to win for Coach McCarthy. Tavis says 28-24 Dallas. And so what Tavis saying, I know what he's thinking. He's thinking that Green Bay is going to run the ball quite well. And that may be a possibility. And he just think we're going to eke out a game. Joe says 40-14. Well, what else? I ain't gonna argue with you. I don't think exactly, Tavis. I already know what you're thinking. I think that they had the bye week. I think they really concentrated on that. I think that the new guy that we got, Rankins, I really believe that he is going to make somewhat of a difference tomorrow. I believe we're going to plug it up because this is why we brought him here for games like this. Can you stuff up that middle? That we're going to find out tomorrow, especially if Bohanna's playing with him. If Bohanna is playing, which I believe he is, and Rankins is there, we getting ready to see what the middle of the field look like. So I think that we're gonna be ready. My only question is Jones playing? Jones is dang. Dylan is super dangerous too because he don't get stopped. Our running people. But if Jones is playing, Jones is somewhat similar. Well, Pollard is similar to Jones. Let me get it right. That they can they're difference makers. So it's gonna be interesting tomorrow. All right. Phone line is open now. You can go ahead and call in real quick. Let me see if Smoke put it. Smoke, did you put it in your score? Paul Smoke said 31-17 Dallas. He said hopefully a Turpin score. I really believe Turpin gonna break one. I just feel like he gonna get it. He gonna get one. I just don't know when. But he getting so close. And I believe once he get that first one, I believe he just gonna go completely crazy. I really do. Turpin is gonna bust one eventually. I hope it's tomorrow. Whether that's by punt return or and I'm telling you, if some he gonna eventually because see hit teams deep enough where they punting from their 10-yard line or 20-yard line, he gonna get a chance to return those. And that's when it's gonna get dangerous. Kickoff, I don't know if he really gonna get a chance to get one because everybody kick it out of the end zone. So I don't think he's gonna get too many opportunities that way. But I really do believe he's gonna break one eventually. It's got to happen. All right, line is open. 901. I don't even forgot the number 901-654-6853. If you want to talk about it, call in now. You got it. I'm sitting here waiting. If not, I'm gonna get off because I gotta preach tomorrow. Yeah. I gotta preach tomorrow, so I gotta get this voice ready. I gotta preach tomorrow at the church. Hey, Wanda. Wanda says 35-10. Did I say that right? Is that Wanda? Oh, I can't really see. I hope I didn't just turn you off by calling you something that you're not. Let me see if I can get this. It is Wanda. Okay. Hey, Wanda. Wanda, thank you for popping in on me. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping in on me. She has 35-10. Everybody think we just gonna handle them and blow them out. I think that's the case too. I do. Hey, Wanda, appreciate you popping in. Where are you watching me from, Wanda? I've never met you. I believe it's your first time coming in. Where are you watching me from? What page are you watching me from? Spoonie Dog said, "What is the weather gonna be like?" I just looked it up. It's supposed to be in the 30s, and the wind chill is supposed to be in the 20s at game time. There is a little caveat that is there. It is supposed to snow. I just looked at the forecast at 5:15. It is supposed there's a 44% chance of snow. That is in Green Bay. So y'all know how that goes when it snows in Green Bay. You know how that goes. So I don't know how many inches are predicted or whatever. I don't know if they're gonna be the monster snow that they have, or briefly, or is it gonna be, some just a little, dusting. I have no idea. But usually when it snows in Wisconsin, there's no such thing as a dusting. It's usually, it's crazy up there. Wanda, I see you. I know you're watching me from Facebook. I want to know what page you're watching from. Are you watching from, like for instance, are you watching from the Big Time Show page, my page, or are you watching from another page that I shared this with? I'm just anxious to know where you're watching from. It's no big deal. You watching from Charleston, South Carolina. I appreciate you watching all me from South Carolina. Phone lines open, y'all. Y'all can call. I'm just conversating with one. I've never met her. So I welcome them. Do me a favor, Wanda, wherever you're watching me from, why don't you click on to my page and follow it, and you watch from my page. Okay, appreciate you. Turn on that notification when I come on live. Thank you for watching from my page. I'm glad you came in because you came in smoking. You gave I believe, 35 to 10. I think that's what you said. 35 to 10. Blowout tomorrow. Well, I said it was gonna be. What did I say, y'all? 31, 14. I mean, 14 or something like that. It was the same thing. What you say, Spoonie? Spoonie said it'll be interesting to see how the young buck react to the cold. Uh, I just think that because of the cold, and one thing about Green Bay now, the wind is crazy there too. But on tomorrow, it will not be windy. I don't know what the gusts are, but they got it listed as only about 8 miles an hour. But when you add the wind in with it, what is that gust? So it could be 8 miles an hour game time, but the gusts make it 24, 25. That'll be a big, somewhat of a difference in the kicking game and maybe even passing. So, uh, it's just all roads and signs say that it should be. It should be a running football game. That's what we do best. That's all I'm saying. We ain't got time to come up there in no shotgun, you know, trying to make Dak Prescott the MVP. We ain't got time for that. Run the football like you run the football. It's not hard. All right, y'all ain't gonna call the line. I'm gonna shut it down. I told y'all I told y'all what I gotta do. Listen, I might come tomorrow night, but if I don't, I'm definitely will be with you on Monday evening. Also, hello to those. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello to those that are watching on Roku TV and Google TV as well. I believe Amazon. Is it Amazon? I don't know. Hello to those that are watching on the Sports Empire TV station. We're on TV now, so appreciate all that you guys that are watching. Some of you are there. I appreciate you watching there. So, Big Time Show is coming alive, y'all. It's coming alive. It really is coming alive. I appreciate everybody that has tuned in today. Appreciate all my brothers who are Tavis and Jose and Mr. Shane and Joe. Guys who've been with me for forever. Terry is here. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for all of y'all. Wanda for coming in. Spooner Dog. Appreciate you. Smoke. Had a nice smoke on Podbean. Appreciate you. Greg Davis. My man. Appreciate you. Miss Charles. Thank you for popping in with me today and hanging with me. We're gonna have some fun on tomorrow, y'all. Let me see who else. Somebody said something else. That's right, Joe. You already know what time it is. If you're on Podbean, go ahead and get them clap emojis going. Y'all know how we leave out of here. Everybody, Spoonie, Wanda, I know you ain't popped in on me, but we leave out of here because I leave y'all with a groove. Wanda, don't leave. Watch how this song will make you at least bob your head. That's all I'm saying. And let me just get the clap emojis going. Y'all clap for the Cowboys real quick. There he is, Spoonie Joe. That's all I need to see. That's all I need to see. Smoke, you still on here. Get the clap emojis going. There he is. I see him. All right, that's all I need. I'm out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for listening. Hey, let's go Cowboys. Ain't no sense of changing. Hit folks in the mouth. One more time. Let's look what Michael Parsons said as we close. I think this is a good way to close. Look y'all. He says, if you see a roach and it's fooling around, do you step on it and bury it? Or do you let it rebuild and get back to life? He said you can't have no remorse. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we got to talk. That's how we got to play. That's the mentality that you got to have going to Green Bay tomorrow and really for the rest of the season. Treat folks like you are a bully. Come in bullyish. Come in acting like you own the building. Come in with a Ray Lewis type attitude on tomorrow. Come on in, step on these guys, let them know that they're 3-16. Don't treat them like they're 6-3. We don't care nothing about what Aaron Rodgers did in the past. Right now, he's been the quarterback, and he's a problem with a 3-6 football team that is the Green Bay Packers. Treat them as such. Knock their head off. That's all I got to say about it. Care nothing about Green Bay. We don't care about Lambeau Field. That's our stadium tomorrow. Whoop them folks. I'm done. Ah! Yes, sir. This is, ladies and gentlemen, I thank y'all for hanging with me. The Big Time Show. Wanda, watch this. Go on, clap your hands, Wanda. Come on with me.